Welcome back to the channel, fellow No Man's Sky Traveler. This is your friend and host, The Traveler, here with a very exciting episode dedicated to the new Orbital update, and everything you need to know before going ahead with your new custom ship. First off, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Join me today as we explore the ins and outs of this new update in detail. First up, I noticed in the new Orbital update trailer had a black variant color for the ship customization, and to my surprise, when beginning my new custom ship, the black color option as shown in the trailer did not appear to me, but instead a gray one. Now, I'm not sure if this will change, but black ships are all I've ever wanted to see, and I truly hope they fix this in the future. Next up, you cannot customize Sentinel vessels or exotics, at least not yet. It seems for now we can only customize haulers, explorers, and fighters, which is still okay for me as I do love the classic ship variants, but again, who knows, we could end up being able to customize more ships in the foreseeable future. Now, for all you ship hunters out there scratching your heads wondering if this is the end of ship hunting, I would say yes and no. It's the end of ship hunting as we know it, but the birth and evolution of ship hunting as well. In order to customize your vessel to specific specs, you'll have to find the parts you want first. Salvage that vessel for particular parts, i.e. the cockpit, wings, or engine, so you have that particular part when you begin assembly on your custom build. I personally love the classic Alpha Fighter build with Horizon wings and a single thruster. That's always been my jam. So today I'll be ship hunting for that specific build and creating that vessel to my likings. But first I'll need to go find the Horizon wings, the Alpha Fighter cockpit, and the single thruster engine, which shouldn't be too difficult. When you do find these parts, just go to your new ship salvaging station and select the UI cost salvage prods, which will salvage only the cockpit, wings, or engine of the ship depending whatever you choose, and you'll be able to Frankenstein your new ship together. Now, once you have all the parts and your new UI cores, you can go ahead with your new custom build. Also, if you don't know what I mean about UI cores, you'll need to go ahead and purchase your UI cores from the Technology Merchant, because each variant from C-Class to B-Class to A-Class to S-Class have different supercharged slot arrangements. After much testing, I've concluded that if you're not happy with the arrangement of your vessel's supercharged slots, simply reload your restore point and change out the vessel's UI cores until you get one you are happy with. Now, if you find that none of them are good for the build that you're going for, all you have to do is change systems. That's right, just simply exit the space station after you've reloaded your restore point and go to another system, and you'll find that the UI cores will have completely different supercharged slot arrangements, which is cool. So again, you'll need to switch out the cores and change systems each time until you find something that works for you. So it'll be a lot of testing and a lot of grinding for that perfect arrangement, but as you can see after changing out the UI cores and changing systems, they almost always have different arrangements, which tells me I just have to grind and keep testing until I get that custom build plus custom supercharged slot arrangement that I'm looking for and works for me. Now, as far as the overhaul of space stations goes, I am flabbergasted. Dude, they look absolutely insane. I'm so happy with this change, and also finally, one thing that we couldn't do before that we can do now is actually switch out our ships inside the space stations, which we couldn't do before. How annoying was it to only be able to change your ship out while on board your freighter or landed on a planet? I've always wanted this feature to change and couldn't be happier with it as it has. Alright travelers, next up I decided to go investigate whether or not pirate space stations were overhauled as well, and as you can see, they were left completely untouched. But as the new Orbital trailer released this morning by Hello Games said towards the end,
more will follow.
So this might be a change that we can expect to see in the future. What do you think? Alright, now I began to get curious about joining a guild, and decided to go to a Viking system and see about joining their guild. Now, at first I thought this meant perhaps we as a community could start our own guilds, similar to, I'd say, about 99% of all MMOs out there, but again, I misunderstood, and found that it's a merchant's guild specific to that race of alien. Whether it's Viking, Gek, or Korvax, once you begin donating items, you will eventually receive bigger and better discounts, so those UI cores won't cost you as much among other items, which is cool if you play on regular survival or permadeath mode, but won't affect you really at all if you play on custom or relaxed. Well folks, I hope this tutorial of mine helped you out, and before going ahead and venturing into the vacuum of space to find that perfect ship, I do hope we get black ships, or it's just a bug, because why would they advertise black and not give it to us? I'm curious, is it just me, or do you as well not have that option as advertised? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think of this new Orbital overhaul as well. I personally love it, and am grateful to have the game keep getting better and better over time and evolving. The only way that this is going to change my ship shopping shows is I'll probably only advertise exotics and sentinel ships now, which isn't a loss for me at all in my books. Now, if you enjoyed today's program, I would kindly ask that if you're not already subscribed, to please go ahead and subscribe. I guarantee it's free and will cost you absolutely nothing. Especially if you're a fan of No Man's Sky, I'm constantly uploading great tips, cool planetary finds, and amazing ships, all with side-by-side touching supercharged slots that will garner you some impressive stats. As I mentioned before, going forward, due to this new Orbital update, I will only be posting Sentinel vessels and exotic vessels, since it seems we can't customize those as of yet. And of course, expect coordinates and glyphs for all my upcoming finds. Guys, stay tuned to my next episode of 5 Amazing Ships, as I have some pretty impressive supercharged slot arrangements that also come with some beastly looking vessels, so definitely pay attention to my next episode. Well, thanks for watching guys, have a great day, don't forget that you are valuable and that you matter. This is your friend the Traveler, signing out.
Smash that like button, subscribe, and tickle the little bell icon, please.